yeah, children from the country of mine, you know what I'm saying, home or whatever, you know what I'm saying. So we just gonna do a video, I just got the thinking we just gonna do a video by phone and check in on this little dirt um, trial. So man, there's a lot of snitching going on out there, you know what I'm saying? These youngsters, man, these boys, I swear to God. They said OTF Jam, he's telling on Lil Durk, saying allegedly well, I know allegedly because it's in court documents. So let's get into it. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel, man. Shout out to Buddha, man. Hip Hop Buddha for content. Reactions, man, reactions. That's if y'all those for those who don't know, that's who those OTF Jam man with the ball head.
Everybody be saying Brick Baby is a snitch. Yeah, we can tell that it's not Brick Baby.
No, we can't do that because we got a long way to go. We ain't did no, we ain't did nothing because what I'm starting to notice about this little dirt case, a lot of stuff that they put in the
Appreciate it,
paperwork
yeah.
was either wrong or inaccurate or they put it for the wrong people. So no, we gonna wait to see till it's over if Brick Baby end up showing up or not. That's what we gonna do.
Doobie Low is actually allegedly the person who dropped the location, and he's going to be named as co-conspirator for it. If you guys already ain't read between the lines already. But just because he's named as co-conspirator for it doesn't mean that he is snitching. I don't believe Doobie Low is snitching because, I mean,
I don't know if Doobie Low snitched or not. I know this a whole big case where they want everybody and he ain't in no handcuffs. I know he had the whole crowd out there with the Free Little Dirt shirts on, screaming, all my life, and all that. I know he was out there doing that. But I don't know if he ain't talked to them people, because if he the one gave the low up and they know it, why he ain't locked up? Strange, man. It gets stranger and stranger, y'all. I'm telling y'all, it's crazy. But anyway, so OTF Jam officially named Lil Durk and Diddy as participants in the shooting of Quando Rondo cousin Lil Pat. Yes, he did, and Jam said more than that. But he definitely said Durk and Diddy had something to do with it. And Lindsay. And y'all know it don't supposed to be no cameras in the federal courtroom. Somebody took a camera in there. They was taking pictures of Jam. They got pictures of the judge, all that, right? So now, when that happened, the people got kicked out the courtroom. And now, tomorrow, they might not even let everybody in like they've been doing, or it might be different security procedures. And I don't know how they've been typing for the courtroom because according to the thing, it don't supposed to be no cell phones in there. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even know how they getting the stuff out to us to even, you know what I'm saying, keep us updated, play by play of what's going on in the courtroom when it don't supposed to even be no phones in there. But the judge know about this, the security know about this, they kicked everybody out, they real mad about it. So it definitely might be some changes with this court case moving forward. What else we got? All right, so we done ran through that. We gonna go about it play by play. It's a OTF Jam says Dirk kept up with him while he was locked up and recalled hearing his name in songs. Yeah, he did say that. Now, that's the messed up part. Jam went on a whole tangent, a thing and all that, saying how Lil Durk took care of him. Still went up there and snitched on him. It's a OTF Jam admits to murder and over 100 robberies while naming Dirk, Keith, and Rondo number 9 as gang members. And they basically did like a little history lesson on the BDs. Why? I don't know. Because this really ain't like a BD situation. I don't look at it as a BD situation, but did the history on that. Now he got Keith's name in there. Now he got Rondo number 9 name in there. Crazy. And when a person name other people, that just let me know that they ready to tell on them too. That's how I look at that. So now we're gonna go to exactly what he said. So like right here, OCF Jam is now on the stand testifying. So now I'm finna go directly play by play. Say all everything this man was saying. Did you participate in a shooting on August 19th, 2022 that took leading to the death of Lil Pop? OTF Jam says, survey says, yes. Prosecutor said Did others in the room participate as well? OTF Jam? Yes. Prosecutors, can you name them? Dirk, Diddy, and Lindsay. The only ones who chose to stay with the not guilty pleas. And yeah, he just threw Dirk under the bus right there. I mean, it is what it is. That's what he did. Right? Okay, so let me go to the next. Jim discussed how he knew Kings won when he was younger because of his sister. Prosecutors, were you trying to talk to his sister at the time? OTM Jam said yes. While smiling. Prosecutors, did Lil Durk keep up with you while you were in prison? Jam said, I ain't gonna lie. When Lil Durk changed, he made sure my mom had it. Prosecutor, did you Mr. Banks after you got out of prison? Jam, yeah, I told Dirk I just got out of prison and I don't have no clothes. He told me, yes, you do. You got us. Sad story. Dirk took care of the man. He still went up there and sat and told on that man. The song back again is played in court, and prosecutors honed in on the lyrics. Jam, get out that jam. I gave him 50. Ain't got to ask again. He was catching murders
Way
back then when the Max was in. OTF Jam. I heard them playing the song in prison saying my name. Bruh.
Yeah, Dirk might
So
be cooked.
Jam is in prison, locked up, going crazy, telling everybody, man, y'all here smirk saying my name, cause Jam broke, he ain't got no money, so or the little radio or whatever they got in there, however they got to play music up in there, they playing the music. Song got his name on it. You know what I'm saying? Prosecutors also read the lyrics to the 2013 song, Time with the lyrics, free my nigga Jam, get him out that jam. Lord have mercy. Yeah, Dirk might be cooked. Jam say Dirk, Keith Rondo number 9, say your name and gang members. Jam say yes. I think that's when he was talking about like his history with the BDs or whatever. Yeah, so that's when he started breaking down all his BD stuff. Then they say prosecutors, do you have any gang tattoos? Jam say yes. Prosecutors say, what gang tattoos do you have? Jam say BDN, Lamb 300, OTF 300. The first 30 minutes of Jam testimony focused on being a black disciple, seeing the rules of a BD, sacrifice life for the nation's cause, abide by the leader's orders, be in salute. Prosecutors, were you involved with robberies? Jam, armed robberies with a gun. Prosecutors, around how many times? Jam, probably 100 plus. Prosecutors, who were you robbing? Jam, drug dealers. Prosecutors, in 2010, did you participate in a robbery? Jam said, I was told to kill him because he was a witness, pulled a gun to his head and pulled the trigger. Folk had a situation where have him in prison for 12 years. So the YouTube thumbnail for the music video, The Block is Hot, was shown in court. Prosecutors, what are they doing in this image? Jam said dropping a Y. That's India, and I don't know the lady that's with her, but she's fine too. And they was leaving the court. Then it says, so this is the part right here, y'all. Yeah, we got to focus on this part right here. Prosecutor, how did you get the location for Quando Rondo? OTF Jam said, Duty Low and Diddy hopped on FaceTime. He gave Diddy the location.
Damn.
He tell Diddy the weed man says he's gonna tell him he outside.
These niggas ain't doing nothing but
he's really
snitching,
not gonna
dog.
be outside. So I'm guessing the reason Duty Low ain't locked up. I gotta because Duty Low look bad right now. So I gotta give him the benefit of the doubt. I guess the reason Duty Low not locked up is because when he gave them the location, the initial plan didn't go that way. But it still shouldn't even matter because you the reason they knew he was gonna be in LA or whatever, and they still didn't carry out the plan. But yeah, Dram told on Duty Low too. That's crazy. Then, OTF Jam says he and the crew already outside of a residential area that Rondo was staying at. This is before Rondo moved to the hotel. OTF Jam. Quando Rondo then proceeds to come outside. Prosecution. So you didn't have the gun? Jam, no. Diddy takes the gun away from me. Prosecution. What does Diddy do with the gun? Jam. He aims it at the window. They out here lacking. Look, we can get him. Oh, no. Oh, no. So then they say, OTF Jam discussed being outside of Rondo's residential rental. Jam said Quando comes out and tries to get on the scooter. At first, we didn't know which one was Quando. They all like, babe, we only knew it was Quando because he pulled his shiesty and you could see his grill. How come you guys didn't do it? Jam, we see the police unit fly up the street and another followed right after. Then what happened? One car went one way and another car went the other. A photo was shown of the white Infiniti and a white BMW leave in different locations.
Damn.
And that's where we stop at with that, man. But like I said, I might end up having to do some more videos because Jam told a lot. I think I pretty much covered everything though. I have to go to my page and see. Because I know I reposted because I wasn't trying to forget none. So yeah, this was about Jam ain't had no jury and all that. So he admitted that he wanted to rob one of Tory Lane's artists, whoever they saying Jam was gonna rob him. I told y'all about him telling on Duty Low. It's a better picture of Jam in court. If y'all didn't get a chance to see that, I just read all that for y'all. But this the other picture of him in court. What else? This when they said Jam initially first started snitching on Dirt, you know what I'm saying? He was in a pool with a trench coat on. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being funny right there, but yeah, he still told a whole lot, man. This dude talking about how they almost got kicked out the courtroom.
Man, somebody done took a picture of OTF Jam on the stand.
Now, see, he got that music on there. I don't be playing about that music. They be copywriting over that music. This is where all the whole rest of the OTF team, they about to beat up Trap Lord Ross again.
All right, so I'm outside the court.
Damn, Trap.
Brigade right here. All right, they doing that thing. You see what they got going on? They see what they got going on. Okay. So you know what's funny? It wasn't just Doug that got snitched on today. They were snitching on me too. A bunch of people lied and said that I was wearing meta glasses in the courtroom when I wasn't. They tried to remove me. They questioned me, but they saw that I was not wearing meta glasses. So it seems like Doug supporters might be bigger snitches than they're letting on. So I don't know if any of these folks here I just saw Jam's testimony, people talking about I'm the police, but I just saw the biggest cooperator in this case reporting and giving his opinion on a whole bunch of crazy things. So they got all this energy from me. I ain't heard nobody mention Jam once yet. I ain't heard nobody mention nothing about Jam. I don't know what Jam got.
That's because you from the UK, Trap Lord Ross, and you don't understand how it works.
Going on. So I've got all of the info about everything that Jam had to say. We got a lot of emotional people out here talking a whole lot of nonsense, okay? So it is.
Make sure you share the like, subscribe, man. Subscribe to the channel, Malone TV News.
It is an absolute disaster out here. I can't believe the state of things out here outside the courthouse. So look, I'm going to give you guys a whole bunch of updates. I'm going to update you on absolutely everything that happened. I've got everything. They're trying to hide the trail. They're trying to Jam had to say. Because Jam absolutely cooked Lil Jerk in that Lil Durk in that courtroom. They went crazy. They tried to get me out of the courtroom. Brian Steele had a meltdown. He was trying to call a mistrial, and they was not having it. There was absolute chaos going on out there, and everybody is mad. Everybody is pissed. Everybody is upset. So we're gonna get into all of it. I'm gonna give you guys a whole bunch of updates. I'm gonna let you guys know everything that was going on. And none of these folks out here, none of these phonems are gonna be able to stop me, man, because it's freedom of speech, freedom of the press. I got a press pass.
Traveler Ross said the phonemes can't stop him. Hell no. Anyway, Jam also said that Dirk said whoever catches Quando or Tim is gonna be straight. You ain't gotta worry about nothing. Jam was at OTL meeting. Dirk said if us catch Quando or Tim, they gonna be straight. You ain't gotta worry about it. Someone in the room said half a ticket or $1 million, and Dirk just said whatever. Gonna be straight. You won't have to worry about nothing. So yeah, y'all. It was a whole lot. Like it's a whole lot more, and we gonna get more into it, man. And Jam tomorrow, he gotta finish telling some more, and he gotta get cross-examined. But Brian still them mad, and I know why they mad, because they had got told that gang stuff was gonna get left out, and basically they just let Jam sit on the stand and run down the gang history. Y'all know the feds play dirty. I told y'all this ain't one of them state cases. This the feds, baby.
The Rollins. All right, we're gonna go to a different one. Let's see. Let me see what I'm talking about.
You want to build Shopify stores that look like this in less than 5 minutes? AI built.
We're gonna go with X. See what
I was like, fuck, this nigga was basically telling exactly what's happening now 9 months ago, like a year ago. How did you know that? And what did you think of today?
To the phone.
Okay, yeah, no, I wanted to give you the floor because, again, I've been watching your videos over the last week and really trying to, cross my T's, dot my I's, figure out everything with this case. I'm doing a lot of research with it. What I found out is that you were pretty much mostly right with everything you damn said, okay? I wanted to give you the floor as we're at the day, I think one of the most important days, because not only were you right with this, OTF Jam has taken the stand. You kind of predicted the defense strategy, right? I believe you said Bonnie did it, right? And looked like that's the strategy. What is your approach to this entire case when months ago, when there were a lot of people, and I ain't gonna lie, you came on this same stream a year ago, and I felt like when you were talking, it's not I said you were capping, but I'm like, and I think you might be like guessing on certain stuff. It turns out you were right on most things. So I was going to give you the floor to kind of like address all of that and really even pop your shit. Go ahead.
First of all, I was waiting on you to say that, Act. Shout out to Act, man. Hey, when I be talking about streets, these Jam got locked up. Hey, it's good to say Jam tried to put a gun on him when the U.S. Marshal snatched him. You hear me? I told y'all that I had broke that.
Okay, break that down because some of these stories I think people, we're at this point like, today's a sad day for a lot of people who are Dirk fans. And they're saddened because they're like, damn, we were just celebrating this guy on top of the world like a year and a half ago, and now he's being testified against somebody who he's rapped about multiple times, he gave money to. How did we get here? When did Jam get arrested? Where are the things, or what are the things that went wrong, in your opinion?
Jam got arrested in 2023. I think like May 3rd or some shit like that. But I know that they said that Jam, the police, the U.S. Marshals followed them. Then they boxed them in on 71st. And when they pulled Jam out the car, he was like, cuz, that's your gun. And cuz was like, nah, that ain't my motherfucking gun. I'm an HVAC worker. And so they took Jam to jail. And I think Jam had asked for the feds in the police station because they had wiped out his name. Remember we couldn't find him in the joint? They had wiped out his name. So that's what he was the whole time. And he was in jail with Boona the whole time. Him and Boona was locked up together. And Boona, you know, he told Boona over the phone, that conversation, they was talking about these guys so stupid, they talking about a damn murder for hire. Jam ain't get paid over the phone, and dude and them scared. If you look at that picture on Line Crime, this how I really knew it was Jam. When they told me it was Jam, I had to know it was him myself. Go on Line Crime or type in Look Dirt Line Crime, and you gonna see the mug shot and you at the gas station. I know Jam. I knew Jam before then.
Okay, so I want to slow it down a bit. You're so advanced in this case, and you knowing everything with like what's really going on. I got it. Like a lot of people who probably watched today, like we've had a lot of people who are interested. They probably haven't kept up with this. Okay, so when you say that he's on the jail phone with Boona and he's talking about not getting paid, are we talking about for the Lil Pop murder?
Yeah, for the Lil Pop. So in 2022, that phone call.
Okay, so he thought he had a check coming for the Lil Pop murder. Okay, why didn't he get paid? Or did he get paid and he ran through it? Like, what's the deal with that?
Nah, some shit happened with Lil Ted. But Lil Ted.
That's Baby Threat, right?
Jam took some shit. It started with Lil Ted, man. Lil Ted started all the shit.
Okay. And that's the guy who, when he got out of the car, he said, man, I can tell you about some murders. That's Baby Threat, Dee Dee's little brother.
Yeah.
Okay. So when he gets caught, does he turn the police onto other crimes?
Who, Lil Ted?
Yes.
Yeah, Jam said his shit got raided. His crib where he be at. Only they know where it's at. So they was hunting for Jam.
Then they catch him.
And then he got caught with the gun that Jam told him to get rid of.
So you know, I've heard you also give your opinion on this, and I actually do value your opinion. Do you think that Dirk fucked up by, you know, again, we're in hypothetical land because there's a lot of people who believe that Dirk is innocent of all these things. But let's say if he did do this, do you think Dirk fucked up by not paying the shooter? Because
yeah, you gotta feed the killers, man. If you into the murder gang, if you don't feed the killers, this shit, they gonna turn on you. That's just plain and simple. You don't feed nobody after they kill somebody. They gonna turn on you. But Jam did ask for a lawyer. His people said that Jam bagged them for a lawyer. And Dirk man was laughing and shit. So they left him no choice.
Dirk was laughing.
Yeah, they say Dirk was laughing. When he got back to Jam, they said he was playing laughing. I said this shit before the audio even came out. Like they said they was laughing, bro. And Boona tried to tell Dirk, you better pay him for your ass get thrown in a frying pan. You know, Dirk didn't listen to him.
Okay, so Dirk doesn't pay him. He's thinking, man, whatever. Why would Dirk pay him though? Because the guy kind of like understand today, and I'm pretty sure you're up to tune with everything he probably said in court today. He described Dirk as somebody that when he was locked up for 12 years, Dirk always made sure he had his new phone number. Dirk put his books. Why would Dirk pay for a lawyer?
Yeah, that's what motherfucking Jam bogus at, man. Cause I've been to jail with the real killers in the Chicago, and ain't nobody send them shit. So for him, that shit, that's kind of like foul, man. But when you in that game, when you in the street shit, Jam ran out of that 50K. He wanted money. Ain't no nigga doing no killing, 50K, and you ain't getting him no more money. That shit over with. I don't know what Dirk was thinking, but when the killer asks you for a bonus, you better get that shit to him, or you gonna be in jail.
So maybe Dirk was thinking like, nigga, I gave you 50K. How much fucking more money you want? Is that a thing?
I see y'all on live. It's unlimited when you talking about you kill somebody, bro. You gotta keep feeding them. Or look, Dirk could have did this. Hey, who y'all? When Bonnie came back to the crib, allegedly, what they saying? Bonnie came back to his house, and Dirk said, "Man, who y'all? Yeah, the job done. No, we killed Pop. Dirk should have been called some Mexicans to wipe all their ass out. That's the only way I think get out this shit. Everybody was supposed to get knocked off behind that. Y'all hit the wrong person for the third time."
So you saying that Lil Dirk should have crossed his T's, dotted his I's, and got rid of all of them?
Hey, when you in the murder gang, look at the cartels, man. When people did tunnels and stuff for the cartels, hey, look, once they did that tunnel, nigga, they knocked out. They tell me, hey, CCC, check. And then they all lined up again.
I think that Dirk thought there was in incompetent because you're right. There was 3 supposed chances to kill Quando, and he was untouched every single time. Was he frustrated? You think?
With Jam?
No. I'm talking about Dirk. And was that why he didn't pay? Like, man, I'm not about to pay for y'all killing
No, Dirk was just running around like a mob boss. He had the power. He got the power in that shit. You know? You see what he told you? Chief shot at the police. Like, come on, man, leave Chief up out this shit, man. Chief made it. Leave his name up out this shit, man. I love Lil Sosa, man. On everything. He deserves everything. You hear me?
So he doesn't pay him, and when I always heard the story that while he's incarcerated, his baby mama gets killed, and that even incentivized him even more. You didn't get paid, you can't get a lawyer, and your baby mama gets killed. Does baby mama has to do with anything in terms of that?
No, I think Dirk had fucked his baby mama. Dirk ain't got nothing to do with her killing.
Nah, Dirk.
I think he bent over, goddamn it, because Dirk known for that. He get into it with you. He hit mamas and all. If a nigga really know Dirk, he gonna get you back with your mama, your sister, somebody important to you. You hear me?
No, stop. The Dirk got ended.
Man,
Dirk ain't fucking your mama.
Dirk taking him upstairs to the balcony and bent him over. You heard what Dirk said? I did something that's gonna piss him off. He ain't talking about killing her. He talking about shit. I watched that ass. Miyagi, goddamn.
Wait, you think Dirk would have fucked his guys, baby?
Hell yeah, nigga. You snitching and all out for the dog your baby mama, nigga. Hell yeah. Nigga, this the trenches we talking about. You hear me? Like, this what happens in the trenches, bro.
You serious?
I'm dead motherfucker serious, man. This what happens in the trenches.
Come on, act quit like you don't let them know what's going on.
Your mama and everybody else, man.
Okay. So, all right. So say that happens. Now, do you think that maybe? Do you think that?
Shout out to academics, man. Shout out to academics for the content. We done reaction, y'all.
I'm at home while my husband works 2 jobs. Senator Ossoff voted to raise our taxes by $2,000 a year. That's 3 months of groceries. Tell Senator Ossoff to stop voting for higher taxes.
Who book deserves the same treatment bestsellers get? That is exactly what Spines offers. Publishing, it is a complete VIP.
So is it at that point he decides to cooperate with defense?
Shit, hey, look, if Dirk now would have got the man a lawyer, if they would have been smart, you should have just got him a lawyer anyway. The lawyer would have, you paying the lawyer, he would have told you if he working against you. Look, you paying him. Send Drew down there to represent him.
Do you also think that Dirk probably thought he was being smart by saying, because I think people also say that about the Marley situation and the AJ situation, right? Where they're like, well, you shouldn't have left them without a lawyer either. But maybe Dirk was saying, well, if I send down a high-powered lawyer down there, people go, no, I really didn't pay these niggas, or I didn't want this guy killed. So he's trying to stay away by not directly paying for a lawyer. You don't think that's smart?
Hey, I'm gonna keep it real with you, man. Whether you pay for a lawyer or a bomb walk in that office and say this for my nephew, you gotta do that shit. I know a lot of people be looking at it like, look, Dirk don't owe nobody nothing, and that's why he in jail.
Holy shit. So
you can't tangle with the killers, man. And then when you finally you go about your business and the killers fuck. Nah. That's when you going to jail, bro. That's when you going to jail, bro. I just hate to tell you that. Dirk should have sent the lawyer soon. When hey, look, I told the people this, and all the bloggers that's around YouTube, he lying. Hey, the Fed said one thing. They said, "Are you indicting individual?" Which was Banks, which is Dirk, and the Fed said, "Not at this time." They didn't say no. They didn't say none of that. They said, "Not at this time." I knew they was coming. You hear me? And that's when Drew was supposed to go over there, take their ass over there, him and Brian Steele, and go over there and see what's going on. Y'all done let them build a fight car. Y'all was supposed to be nosy as hell over there in Chicago, but they didn't do it, bro. That's what makes me mad. Drew, like, bro, if you're a rookie, like for real.
Yeah, but do you think that Drew Finley knows all the shit that Dirk's been really into?
Man, it don't matter if you know. If you got common sense and you a fucking lawyer, you supposed to went over there dig. And so when they said Individual Way had a podcast with $1 million worth of game, Drew was supposed to go over his, Drew was supposed to get his ass over there and start digging. That's why I be talking shit about Drew on everything, bro, because he filed for that. You know? And then another thing, I ain't got nothing against you or Vlad, I love y'all.
Yeah.
But rule of law in law school, you're not supposed to go and talk about the case. The man broke down on Vlad his plan, his game plan on how he gonna get Lil Durk up out of there. And soon when he did, 2 days later, the Fed superseded and added on stalking.
So I think he went on Vlad went on my platform. I think this was I think plan. The plan was you gotta start giving some positive PR or a different spin because everyone was starting to think Durk is cooked. So you want the lawyer to kind of explain it in a way to say, hell no, you're not cooked. Like the government lying. So you wanted to change the perception because, you know, you got to still think about potential, you know, jury selection. You're saying that fucked them up.
Hey, look, man. Hey, look, when you in court, bro, I don't give a fuck if you got a public defender. If you ever been to jail, the public defender gonna tell you, do not discuss your case on the deck or nowhere. These niggas gonna snitch on you. They gon' motherfucker build up a case on you if you explain anything. Your lawyer tell you this shit. Like anybody who paid for a lawyer, your lawyer gonna tell you don't discuss your case. So why the fuck did you discuss their case and your game plan and what the feds fucked up on? Like that was crazy. That was the craziest shit. I told Dirk after that, I say, Dirk, sever the case. Why are you not severing your case if they not saying that you was part of all this shit? Drew them still ain't severed the case until it was almost time to trial. Then that's when they severed the case. So I went on Vlad and said, Bonnie did it. You hear me? Bonnie did it, hoodie. So now they get the picture. Bonnie did it. Hey, look, and to all the people who talking about Dirk and snitch for that shit, wait till your ass get in that position and you gonna have your lawyers do the same shit. Hey, look, you gotta look at Bonnie, Jam, and all them. They like dirty cops. You gotta look at them like that.
Like dirty cops.
Hey, look, hold on. You gotta look at Bonnie and Jam as like dirty cops, bro. They got down on Dirk. All the people he took care of, even if he was involved with this shit, right? They got down on him. They left him no choice but to motherfucking, hey, you did, dog. Look, they said they did it. They did the shit.
Yeah.
He ain't snitching. That's common fucking sense, bro. People be tweaking with the snitching shit, bro. On everything. Dirk got, he better tell motherfucker you want to get back to India, nigga. Shit.
Okay, so, and I've heard you say this, so I'm gonna give you credit. But I've heard you say, but I want you to explain it. Why do you think that Drew Finley doing the interview was bad with the superseded indictment?
He just let them get ahead of him, bro. He let them play with him. The feds played with him. They was playing with him, man. They kept on throwing out lyrics, man. Them lyrics didn't mean shit. They was just playing with Drew, bro. They kept on throwing little shit out there so he could go and chase while they building a bike car over here and doing some more shit, getting Dirk phone in Atlanta, man. Like they weren't paying attention, bro. They think they gon' Drew and them think they gonna win off a fucking tactic. Like somebody fucked up and that's how they gonna win. That's the only way Drew thought he was gonna come in and beat the feds. It was gonna be a tactic. Somebody lied, somebody did this, which they did. Hold on. Which they did lie to the grand jury. If you lie to the grand jury, you're not supposed to lie. So when Drew said that on a DJ Vlad, that's why the Fed superseded the indictment. Because they knew, oh damn, PW1, which is OTF Jam, he lied and said that was part of the song. He said this was the song. So they superseded it. Oh, we fucked up. Oh, that'll supersede it. By the time Dirk go to court and now he denied. You know what Dirk got stuck on? Dirk got stuck on the murder for hire from Chicago. This how cold the feds is. Hold on, this how cold the feds is. They stuck him on no bond from the murder for hire in Chicago, right? And then they turn around and say, oh no, we gotta break this up. This can't be added to other past shit. So they played him.
So basically you're saying that with the interviews, his lawyers fronted his move with calling the feds out for having an indictment that contained a lie. You're saying that
yes,
came on the podcast.
If he would have held that shit, They wouldn't have superseded nothing. He could have went to the man, hey, look, opening statements. Hey, somebody lied to the grand jury, man.
So you're saying he should have kept that as an ace in the hole, not going to podcast and give it out for free that the feds could fix their mistake next time.
Hey, look, hey, the rule of law. A public defender will tell you this shit. The worst one. The one that'll send your ass to jail because he don't want to try to fight for you. He gonna tell you, do not talk to nobody about your case.
Okay.
So Drew did fuck up with that big time, bro. That's a big part of like fucked up. Like you ain't supposed to do that. That's a rookie move, man.
Now you know Brian Steele's a part of the case as well now too. By the way, he's one who did the cross of the FBI agent. They say he did pretty good. Apparently, the agent didn't know too much. The agent didn't know who Lucy was. The agent didn't really know the full case, even when they brought it back to, you know, death of King Von. It seems like, are you more pro Brian Steele over Drew Finland or what?
Hey, Drew Finland, know he fucked up so bad. That's why he grabbed Brian Steele. He messed up. He knew he needed somebody else. He couldn't do it. And then he don't want to take the L by himself, so he went over there and got Brian Steele. And yeah, come take this L with me. You hear me? He don't want to take the L by himself.
How do you think? Okay, you've given a potential defense for Dirk. Blame it on Vonnie. How do you think Dirk's team should have attacked OTF Jam possibly tomorrow whenever they do a cross? How do you attack the shooter who, by the way, today he started off by saying he shot at people over 15 times, he robbed people over 100 times, and he had 3 murders. How do you get that guy to be not believable? How do you play?
Hey, look, I ain't gonna even lie. Hey, once the motherfucker get up there and say, I did all this, but I was doing it for him and he was paying, it's over with, bro. Dirk's finna go to jail, man. He did it too late. Vonnie did it. He was supposed to say that shit. So when he got up in, hey, look, so when they told him Vonnie was missing, hey, Vonnie, hey, look, Drew, go ahead and do this and do that. You hear me? Like he was supposed to be did it, bro. Everybody. Now he got 20 witnesses against him.
Wow. So you're saying that Dirk thought he could, you know, finesse this shit, but right now it's too late. You don't see a way where they could, you know, really do a big one. We can see the $1 billion lawyers really do their thing, make Vonnie and Jam look like liars, make them look like people trying to save themselves, while they got no legit proof that Dirk did anything and he beats his case. You don't see that at all.
Hey man, hey look, he could bring whoever the fuck in. He could bring the dream team back. The loops that they went to get to California and the plane rides and shit. Hey, look, they finna believe Vonnie and Jam. I'm telling you that, bro. Just off the rip. And I don't want to hear none of that shit from the jury that they don't watch the news, TV, they don't know who Dirk and them is, they don't watch this shit, man. Yes, they do. They seen this shit before, and if they ain't seen it, they going to look at it when it's done.
Damn, is Dirk really cooked? Ooh, why do you think that Didi? I feel like Didi has a chance to possibly get out of it. Why do you think Didi, the threat?
Man, hey, look, let's talk about that, right?
Yeah.
I love little Didi, man. I love little Didi, man, but I'm just gonna keep it real, bro. Didi and them could have just gone ahead and took the hit on everything. Hey, look, I did it, Vonnie did it, Dirk ain't do nothing. And Boogie them go ahead on with him. Hey, Boogie, all them, even the other killers. Look, yeah, hey, Dirk ain't had nothing to do with it, we did it. You know what I'm talking about? If they ain't been did, that shit is over with, man. The fans finna nail Dirk, bro. They finna nail him on both of them. In Chicago, when you got the killer, the one who killed the people, man, it's over with, bro. Jam ain't got no motherfucking money, or Jam ain't even got no ID to fly. Shit. They probably had to buy one for him to get on that shit.
So wait, you really think that an acceptable outcome would have been D-Ski saying, you know what? I know Smirk gonna take care of my family this third. I'm gonna jump on the sword. I'm gonna say, you know what? I was a part of this shit, but this ain't had nothing to do with it.
They had to say that shit from the jump, act.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
You're too late now.
Jesus. So Duty Low has been showing up to court. People feel like, they're now seeing his name being mentioned. What do you think about that? I'm kind of nervous with Duty Low. I spoke to him. He seems like he's okay. He says he wants to support Smirk. But what's your opinion about him showing up?
Hey, I'm finna get on me a clean ass, man. I do like Duty Low though, man. His character and shit. I call him a babysitter though. I ain't think he was into the shit that would look dirty them. So I always call him a babysitter. You can go back 4 years ago, 4 years from now, and I call him a babysitter. But now I see he the motherfuckers who hop in the car with the shooters, whatever Jam said and that shit. Duty the biggest problem. Duty stupid. What your goof ass doing outside of a fucking court building having a motherfucking parade and your ass knew you was part of this shit? Man, them bald head motherfuckers stupid. That's why you ain't got no head, nigga.
Yeah, I don't know why he's actually outside. But I think he wants to make sure, you got to support Dirk from the outside looking in. Why do you think he didn't get charged?
Man, that motherfucker Duty Low every day he been asking motherfuckers, did they hear his name, man? Duty ass. That's why Indy ass didn't want to hug him. She already knew, like, yo,
What he says, let me read these lyrics right here. This is good. I love this song, by the way. This shit hits. He says, it says, oh, we think he outside. We gonna pull up on him curbside. Hot cars not from south side. We got our shit from her guys. I'm like, oh shit. He giving the direct plug. Like,
hey, he threw them alley. That's called alley oop. Where we from, black?
yeah. So he said he got them. Damn. So so cool. Do you think that this, because you're one of the first people that said the guy you even named it, Witherspoon. That's the guy who got shot in a 2019 situation with Vaughn in the car. We had THF Bezu who was in the car as well, and another person, I think hella bands, but he had died or something. You said that guy is down to cooperate, or at least, be a part of like whatever the feds got in store for Dirk. Is it possible that even if he beats this case, that the way how they're looking at him, a guy who has funded stolen cars for shootings or killings, a guy who has exacted revenge in many different places, do you think that he could possibly spin this into the feds or a jury looking at this in a different way?
Man, Dirk can't spend shit with the Weatherspoon situation. Hey, the feds already coached him, man. His job is to get up there and say Dirk did it. Bottom line, bro.
Nature made gummy vitamins. A delightful way to take care.
Happiness is here at Rena Center. You can get instantly approved from.
Yeah, we're gonna switch it up and go somewhere to another. Let me see. We just doing right now. We just doing reaction, man. You know what I'm saying? To this little dirt situation. Let's see.
Whole time in jail, that stayed, bro. Like, I remember when the money wasn't there, it was gonna see you fit. I got you, and he still broke.
All right, like just like it's Halloween.
The murder for hire trial of the 33-year-old, whose real name is Dirk Banks, is accused of putting a bounty on the life of Taekwon Bowman, a rival Atlanta rapper known as Rondo. The prosecutor told the jury Banks set in motion a plan to stalk, hunt, and then kill Bowman. But Banks' defense claims he had nothing to do with it. The alleged attempted hit resulted in the death of Bowman's cousin. If convicted, the rapper could face life in a federal prison.
Yo, was Big Ant. Bless their souls and make an alleged got out of prison and I have no clothes. He told me, yes you do, you got us. Prosecutors in 2010, did you participate in a robbery?
That's OTF Jam right there, y'all.
I was told to kill him because he was a witness. Pulled the gun to his head and pulled the trigger. He spoke how this situation would have him in prison for 12 years. Jam said he and Asa Houston traveled to Hooters after landing in San Diego to wait for the rest of the group. He testified Boney called him and informed him of the plan to kill Quando Rondo, and he alleged Dirk was on a separate phone during this time and his voice could be heard in the distance. Jam testified he was told Dirk did not want anyone coming to Los Angeles to contact him. Jam testified Dirk was on FaceTime with Wilson, also Dee Dee. When the group took a van from San Diego to Los Angeles, Wilson allegedly referred to the group, according to Jam, as Navy SEALs while speaking with Dirk. He testified that a weed dealer connected to Quando Rondo informed Boney that Rondo would be in Los Angeles and purchase weed. The plan, according to Jam, was to shoot Rondo at the hotel while he was coming out to get the weed. When Rondo and others came outside the night of August 18th, Jam testified that the area was too hot with a lot of police activity. The plan was abandoned until the next day, Jam testified. His testimony ended at the hotel where the group stayed for the night. His testimony from the prosecution will continue tomorrow, which is actually today. Defense will have the chances to cross-examine this witness. Now, with him going in there saying all of this, him being somebody that's overseen, allegedly, he said Dirk is the person that put the play in motion, but he gave up everybody else's name that was there who was still pleading their innocence and saying they allegedly did all of this. Other reports have came out. Duty Low was considered for, or I forgot exactly which number, if not mistaken, not charged here, but was in communication about giving a location. Others came up as well. Slime Life Shawty name was brought up, and it's way more detailed when you watch the full. I want to give y'all a full summary of it. OTF Jam was somebody who was being accused of doing this already. I was incorrect because I was incorrect, but at that time, I'm not telling nobody how to respond to any situation.
Yeah,
the choice is yours. But these are the
shout out to urban politician, man. Yeah, that's what we got so far on this little Dirk situation. We're gonna do another video on it, reaction video on it pretty soon. So let me see what this nigga talking about.
You want to build a dropshipping store in 2026 that actually makes money? There are 3 things you need to know.
Never mind. Yeah, that's all we're gonna do right now. So we'll catch y'all up here pretty shortly. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you subscribe to the channel, man. Malone TV News. Your boy CMdagoat 5. We in the building. We out of here.